Greetings, everybody. DJ Boozadelic here, and as you can see, I have a guest in my studio today with me, none other than a brother named Tommie Tei. And if you've listened to the radio shows, I've been playing a lot of his music lately, and I've seen it's been going kind of almost viral on a lot of the other stations over there. So Tommie Tei, welcome, my brother.
Bless up, bro. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, I just had to reach out. So I ran across your music. I don't know, one day I guess I was just listening to the radio and I heard it. And I was like, man, I got to, check this out a little bit more. So I looked you up and messaged you and asked you about if you wanted to send some tracks, and you did. So you were born in St. Catherine, Jamaica.
St. Catherine, Jamaica. That is correct.
All right, great. I've never been to Jamaica, but that's the birthplace of my grandmother. For some reason, coming up, my father never really exposed me to that side of our heritage. So I started discovering it more when her sister, my Aunt Maida, used to come up, and I noticed, I said, wow, I just love that accent. I'm thinking that as a little kid.
Sorry to interrupt, but you must be very mad with your dad, right?
Well, I'm not mad. I don't know the reason.
I mean, when I said mad, disappointed, then maybe I should have said
it. Yeah. I was like, why did he keep this from me? So I don't know what it was about it.
Yeah. But, I have to congratulate you, though, because it seems like you know a lot about the culture, and, it's like you have been connected to it. So I have to give you a lot of thumbs up for that.
Oh, thanks, bro. And that started back in... So at a very young age, you had this passion for entertaining people, right?
Sure.
And so you started entertaining crowds through reggae music itself. Mm-hmm. So how old were you when this was happening?
Okay, so my first performance or singing in the ear of someone else was in the church, because I used to sing, but very quietly by myself, and if I see anyone coming, or if I, just have an idea of anyone coming, I would stop. But this would be the age of 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So 6, 7, 8, I like singing. I find myself just keep on singing, But at the time it was really mainly gospel songs I used to sing, because we grew up in the church, so most of the songs we're gonna hear is gospel songs, especially in those times, right? But so like I said, the first time I'm gonna sing to let someone else hear was in the church. I was one Tuesday night. It was a young people meeting that night. Well, every Tuesday they used to have a young people meeting where young people would go up and they would do their thing. They would say a poem, some would testify, some would repeat a Bible verse and things like that, But I didn't see myself of going up and doing anything at that time. But then that one particular night, I was sitting there and my cousin went, my bigger sister went, and they did their thing, and and then the person who was should I say hosting the what I don't remember what word they would use at the time, but then she said, it was a lady, she said, is there anyone else who want to come and testify or sing a song? And here comes Tommie Tei, just jump up out of his seat, man, and I step up there, bro, and I remember singing this song. Two little sisters were walking one day, and it's a song that I sang throughout my whole life, I sing it throughout my whole life, bro, and I can tell you, and maybe that's the reason why I remember the words, guys. I remember the words. If I should sing it now, I can sing, most of it, because I remember the word, because I've been singing it all the time. So that was the first time I actually, sing. I wouldn't say a crowd, because it wasn't a big crowd, maybe about 20 something, people at church that night, or 30 something, but for that amount of people for the first time singing in the hearing of someone, then I think it's a lot of people, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say, at that age, 10 people seems like a lot of people. Now, so let me ask you this. So was it because you said you were shy, basically, and you didn't want other people to hear you? So was it like divine intervention? Did God just reach down to you and say, Tommie Tei?
It must have been, right? It must have been. probably is seeing where others have done, and some would sing well, some don't, some would make a couple mistakes, but then I just said, your turn, and yeah, I hit the platform singing.
Okay. So then, when did you decide to take the gospel roots and start combining that with the reggae?
So to be honest, I used to just sing, sing gospel, and until I was about 12 years old when I fall in love with Papa San, Luton and Stitchy. Their music, I just like every time they would do a show, when I used to hear them, like when someone used to be playing it, I used to like, oh my goodness, I listen to Papa San, I just love Papa San lyrics them. So Papa San, and then at that time you used to have like Bob Marley was there, and so I kind of start falling in love with reggae a little bit more from those guys, because at the time I used to just like know that I just love this thing. I don't know if I can sing, I don't know if I can DJ, but I just love this thing. I just like feel a vibe whenever time I'm singing, or whenever time I'm DJing, or whenever time I'm singing a song that I like. I just feel a vibe. It just like give you some kind of feeling that, like I said, I don't know if I was like if I was a singer or if I was a DJ, but then I find myself having a talent like 13, 14, Papa San, the Lieutenant Stitch, and them constantly singing them. Until I started, getting an idea of writing songs, like have a piece of paper. And then at that time we would just say lyrics, just write lyrics. We don't know about writing songs because we don't know about melody. We just talk
Right.
about writing lyrics. And yeah, but it's really that aspect of it started out by loving Luton and Stitchy and Papa San, because I used to more see myself as a DJ, to be honest. Because why? When I listened to Papa San and Stitchy, I could sing their lyrics or their song, like up until maybe two or the second or the third, even the third verse sometimes. I could sing right up until then, because I used to just listen and remember, try to remember their lyrics. But then I started to write my own little thing, and I see where I have a passion more and more for it. So like when we have school breaking up, that I used to like the 13, 14, I used to be at school. Every time in a concert, I would be one of the main hack at the time. I used to have a couple of friends who used to go there and do their thing too. But, I was like the main hack up until 15, until 16 then. You know what I mean? So that's really, that part of it really started with the Papa San and the Lieutenant Stick.
Okay. And so I heard you mention Bob Marley, and I think I remember from reading a book that Bob Marley actually had to walk up to somebody and ask him how to play guitar because he wanted to start playing and start and singing and stuff. And so I know you got a beautiful voice. Do you play any instruments?
I used to go music class, but nothing too much from that. It was just like, and to be honest, up to today, I don't even see myself as a singer. I know I have something for the music, right? But I don't even see myself as a singer, so to speak. But I know I can write with him, I can write songs, but to see myself as a big singer, like some people would say, "My God, you have such a wonderful voice." You just said it. You know, I just take the credit, but maybe I don't have too much ego in myself. Maybe that, but yeah, still don't even see myself as a big singer. But I know I can write songs, because quickly I do like in my head I have like over 20 different songs right now that I can just go and record, and you know but like in terms of, so I know what I write. I'm very talented in writing songs, because I can see something, I can think about something and write about
All right. So speaking of the songs, you got something for us. I know you said you had like about 3 tracks.
it.
So what's the first one you want to play for us?
I'll talk about those days a little bit. So
Okay.
we just talk about how Tommie Tei got started, right? And whatever. So it's really a good song to choose. I didn't actually choose it before. I didn't plan of singing it before, but now we've been talking about it. Let me hit those days, yeah? Oh yeah, bring back those days, yeah. Boosadelic. As a youth, me used to play down a Banbury Cross. Sit down and watch the princess, them and them a pass. Me used to lick the cricket ball and make it last. Mama say, careful, mainly cause somebody glass can live. Me used to run, go to catch a bath. Then do me homework from the math teacher class. Big man now, but still I remember the past. It could have bring them back. Wouldn't matter where it cost those days. Bring back those days, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. My youthful days, how I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back those days, yeah. Ah. My youthful days were filled with good vibes, some sad memories. Can't forget Mama fried dumpling and her cornmeal porridge. With the whole neighbors, Mama always share. But everybody gone, they are no longer here. Sometimes it brings tears down my face, but me hopes that every soul find her resting place. Those days, bring back those days, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. My youthful days, how I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back them days, yeah. Ah. As a youth, me used to play down a Banbury Cross. Sit down and watch the princess, them and them a pass. Me used to lift the cricket ball and make it last. Mama say, careful, mainly cause somebody glass canal river. Me used to run go to get a ball. Then do me homework from the math teacher class. Big man now still remember the past. It could have bring them back. Oh, no matter where it costs those days. Oh, Zadeli.
Man,
Those days, you know.
those days. So
Memories, yeah.
yeah, that I saw a video last week. I believe you posted on that.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
it is
And
something.
so, and I think I messaged you and said, man, there's something about that song, man, that paints just like a really clear picture, you know, and the video really worked well with that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And it's like, man, you know, those are the days that my daddy never told me about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video though, let me just kind of make it clear to you, Boozadelic, and the audience that the video is just telling you the story about how we grew up. When you watch the video, they run into the river, they play in the cricket, they play the marble, the girls will play the dandishan, the game they call sightings and stuff like that. The whole concept of the video is actually how we grew up, in rural Jamaica especially. Rural Jamaica where you run to the bush to pick up mangoes and whatever fruits, because quite well that kids love fruits, right? And so as we get the chance to go and in a mango season, the guava, whatever season it is, we always run into to pick the mango, to pick the guava, whatever it is, and mostly about playing the game, especially the boys always like to play cricket, play the marble, and the football and kind of thing, right?
All right. So coming up, in the rural sections, and that's why I see when you see so many videos from the artists and stuff, you always see that. So your dreams, is it like, I want to be a musician, I want to be a soccer player, I want to be a farmer, just like most kids in coming up anywhere. So it was like music, because I see so many great artists come out of there. So it looked at like as a kind of a ticket out.
Right. So, maybe going to school, I didn't actually see myself doing music back then. I know I love it. I know I used to write songs, like I said, and stuff like that. But I didn't actually see myself, you know, as a real musician until maybe late teens, early 20s, when I started, singing on a sound system that was in the area where I grew up. And more I start thinking to myself, you have something for this wonderful thing. There's a contribution that you have. And so the more and more I think about doing music, and I recorded my first song back in 1994. That's a long time ago. It wasn't actually professionally done, and it was released under my own label at the time. But we didn't go too far with it. But then all along, I always been telling myself someday I'm gonna be, some contribution to a positive contribution to this genre of reggae, because I used to love dancehall music, but I used to see myself contributing to reggae. My contribution is towards reggae music. Because I love Dennis Brown, I love Barry Salmon, I love Bob Marley. I always gonna say Bob Marley, right? And then you have like Sanchez and those singers, Pinchers back then. So I always tell myself I want to be a part of this thing, and knowing to myself that I can sing, not a big singer, but I know I have something for it, right? So definitely.
Okay, so your music, when I listen to it, I think, 'cause, I call myself the king of the dance hall, and of course, I love roots reggae too. But I noticed like a lot of the, especially when I play some of the classic dance hall artists, the ones that fall in that category, I mean, you're still seeing like your Burning Spear pop up in that genre and all that. And so when I listen to your music, I kind of think, man, if it sounds good, I'm playing it no matter what my format says. And I was reading here that you consider your music kind of like a cross between like reggae with some elements of pop and all that. And you seem to be fairly grounded in roots reggae. And so I know artists, when we do stuff, is created from the heart. And so I think that your music just covers so many different genres because the vibe and the thing you said about you want to make a positive contribution somehow. And I see that right here, putting positive vibes into these things in a way now. But yeah, because like when I was playing the music the other day, of course, the people out there on the chat box, they're like, pull up. And so I pull it up, and then I see this thing, positive vibes emanating. So everybody feels that, man.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Love that.
Yeah. So, all right. I know you got another song for us. I can tell you, I'll wait till the end to tell you which one's my favorite.
So I'm actually gonna play sing my favorite. And this is really my favorite, yeah. Do it like that.
That's it.
Do it like that. I could tell that's the one you was gonna say. Yes, it's really my favorite song, So should I just give the audience a piece of it before I actually say anything in regards to this song, or should I?
Hey, the floor is yours. Do it like you want, brother.
All right, I can't wait to sing it for my audience, because I know my fans are watching, and so let me just go right into it.
Okay.
Oh, Shuba die die day, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rock to the rhythm and blues. Come make we do it like that. Put on your dancing shoes, girl. Come make we do it like that. Don't stand there looking confused, no. Come make we do it like that. I'm the one that you choose, girl. Come make we do it like that. Rock to the rhythm and the blues, girl. Come make we do it like that. Put on your dancing shoes, girl. Come make we do it. My heart is filled with love. Bring your body to mine. I wanna give you love, girl. Baby, you're looking so fine, yeah. to the rhythm and the blues. We are gonna do it like that. And you be put on your dancing shoes, girl. Come make we do it like that. No one win, no one lose, no. Yes, we are gonna do it like that. Remember, I'm the one that you choose, girl. Come make we rock to the rhythm and rock to the blues and do it like that. Put on the dancing shoes and make we do it like. Come make we do it like that. We do it like that, cause me love you like that. Me love you like that. No one will win, no one will lose. We do it like that. Put on the dancing shoes and make we do it like. Cause my heart is filled with love. Bring your body, girl. I wanna give you love. Oh, the Delhi.
Yeah,
So
that's the song, man.
do it like that, yeah. Like I said, it's my favorite. And sometimes when I'm actually singing it, it's like it takes me somewhere else, you know. Like I'm not even on earth. Maybe some. It's like some. You know, I can't even explain, but a different place. It's a song where I really like to sing. I love to perform it. You know. So let me kind of explain a little how this song come about, right? This song
Okay.
came about by uh the producer for this actual beat, the composer for the beat. I want to make my audience get it clear. Because some people don't know what is really like the producer, the guy who built the beat. You know, he sent it to me and he said, Tommie Tei, you know, I listened to your vocals and you have such a strong vocal and you know I have this beat. I created it and I know it's a nice beat and it's have a old time kind of stuff with it and I said, listen to it. So because his thing is the rhythms are the songs that he likes is not hearing it no more. The beats that the D Brown kind of beats, and you mentioned about the Burning Spear, those kind of beats that there he's not hearing it no more. So what he's hearing is actually what was created years ago. So he wanted to hear something like those, so he built it himself and he sent it to me and I said, and when I listen to it, bro, it's really like when I listen to the instrument and you know when I listen to the drum and I listen to the guitar, it's like oh my goodness. But I'm start thinking to myself, you know, what kind of because I didn't have a song, nothing at all for this rhythm. No, none of my song that I actually wrote just couldn't. The melody of the songs that I wrote before just couldn't match to the phrase of the beat. So, but I started thinking about the concept. But when I listen to it, it's like the rhythm is like telling me that you need to find something like with something with a level of authenticity. You know, give that kind of vibe and a kind of mood. So I said, oh, like it needs something to dance, right? It sounds like something that the rhythm giving you a dancing kind of thing, giving you a punch like you need to dance. When you hear it, you know, so I say, you know, a dance song would go with this pop, not like the dancehall kind of thing, right? So more and more I listen to it, I said, yes, do it like that. The concept came to me, do it like that, but how are you gonna write the song to match that concept? You know, do it like that. So, oh, it really needs a dancing kind of flavor song, and the concept is do it like that. So you're gonna have to find the lyrics now and find the melody. So I said, rock to the rhythm, and those are the lyrics from my phone that it's stuck in my head. It didn't leave me, bro. I start writing the lyrics, start writing, but what I did, I make sure that the melody didn't, but then the melody couldn't leave me because I catch the melody from the rhythm. So from the moment you hear the rhythm, then the melody comes. Because sometimes you might have this experience, right? Because I know you write songs. So but if sometimes the melody comes to you and if you don't actually record it it might leave you. And I want the audience to understand when I say melody. I'm talking about the do re mi fa sol la ti do. That's the melody. I'm not talking about the melody of the voice, right? No, I'm not talking.
Right.
That melody, if you don't actually recall it or try some way differently to memorize it, then it will leave you and it will never come back again. But then when I hear the rhythm, the melody comes to me because I actually, but then more and more the melody just stuck in my head. So I don't even have to hear the rhythm anymore, to start singing the song. So
Okay.
that's how this song actually came about. And trust me, I mean, it's really doing good. Getting a lot of thumbs up. My inbox and messenger, everybody keep on. Wow, I love this song. I love this song. So yeah, and not because I'm getting such a feedback from it, but it's really my favorite song. And most of the people who heard my songs, they're telling me that they're favorite as well.
Yeah. So that song, what I really noticed when you were talking about the melody and everything is the do re mi thing part of it, and then in my heart, you were also talking about that kind of dance hall thing because every time I play it, and they get in the chat, they put those little what they call them gifs up of people dancing, and somebody slow whining.
Okay,
So
but I didn't actually talk about this part of the because if you notice, right, the rhythm it has the song itself, like it has a lot of people say the songs like it has two different chorus because rock to the rhythm it will be a chorus, yeah. But then when you
right.
listen to it, and then when it step up when my heart is filled, it's like give a different kind of punch, you know. So it's basically like an enhancement, and then if you listen again, back to the rhythm and back to the blues, a different kind of flavor, like and then in the end we give a different kind of we try to save. I thought of it that giving the lyrical part of the song to the end. So and like someone will say, but why you put the best lyrics to the end? That part when baby girl, the night is cold, so bring your body to mine. Nah. But it's like because a friend of mine said, why the lyrics don't end up bad? So I said, okay, listen now. You want because I use my own experience, right? So if I hear Boozer playing a song like for example, a Beres Aman, and there's a part of the song, a Buju Banton or them, and there's a part of the song down to the end. If you stop playing that song and don't get down to the, I like disappointed and say, shit, Buju didn't play the rest of the song, and I'm like, I'm waiting to hear the part of the end of the song. So I think to myself, if Buju plays this song and it don't go down to baby girl, the night is cold, your audience is gonna be mad with you because that's where the actual the most lyrical content of the song really come, down to the end. So and then it couldn't go nowhere. It couldn't go nowhere elsewhere in the song. But then maybe it's because I am the one who composed it. I am the one who's feeling the energy and the vibe would actually know that it couldn't go anywhere. We'd have to switch it up and then no. I think it's a good idea that the part with the like we would say the tougher lyrics then stay to the end so that when a person listening to the song they're anticipating, they can't wait to get down to that part.
Right. And I've had that conversation actually with another station that I'm on, my brother Hakeem. See, I do mix shows on that station, and he's always saying that I know I'll make some of y'all mad because like if a song's 15 minutes and 23 seconds long, he's gonna play all 15 minutes and 23 seconds long. And it's like I could think of because I was playing the other day one of George Clinton's Parliament songs, Flashlight. And when you get to the end of that song, there's like a pause and it goes, everybody's got a little light under the sun. And you absolutely cannot, you cannot cut that song off before that part because everybody wants to hear it.
Exactly.
So my boy here, I think he messaged me and he said, you actually played it all the way through? I said, yeah, man, that's the classic. I couldn't mess that one up. So,
okay.
but
yeah, but so I thought the same. I thought the same thing. You know, people would want to hear you want to give the, because if you even play at a party and you play that song, yes, you have some people might want you to move on to another song, but you have some people love the song so much that if you cut it in the middle or wherever and don't play that part, they're gonna be select that one thing that, you know. Yes, so you know.
Yeah. So now I want to get this in here before I forget it. So people can find your music. I know right now I'm looking at the Spotify thing, but you're also like on Apple Music. You got other streaming sources?
Yes, all the major platforms that you can, find music, the committees on there.
All right. And so for the people out there viewing and listening, make sure that you look up Tommie Tei. And
And
that's
that's, yeah, Tommie Tei. That's
right.
Tommie Tei. And if you go on any of the major music platform, then as long as you type, if you're going to Google, just approach Google and you just type Tommie Tei. The only person will pop up is the person who's talking to you right now.
And so that's actually what I did before I came on. Found this little bio here on Spotify. And so I was going to ask you something else I saw when I Googled, because you had some 12 inches up there, 12-inch singles.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to get my hands on those because I got 2 turntables now and I spent vinyl. So where can I find the vinyl at?
Yeah, so yeah. I can send them to you, DJ Boozer. Like instead of giving you the work to go on the Spotify and the YouTube, I can send them to you, and I would be happy for you to share them with the audience because I I know that there's a lot of the songs that you might not have for sure, and there are a lot of the songs that your audience haven't heard, and so I would like to send them over to you. You share it with them.
Oh yes, please do. I will go ahead. I mean, you got my email for the digital files, but if you want to send some vinyl, I'll give you my physical address too. So I know you say you got another song.
She just like to dance, she does. When she hear the music, she loves. She just like to dance, she does. Why won't you play the music? She loves to party and she loves to dance. She likes to find a way to cool and soothe romance. Never try and stop her, you would be insane. Cause when the music slap her, she don't feel no pain. She knows the way to rock, she knows the way to roll. But when the music stops, still there is no control. She just likes to dance, she does. When she hears the music, she loves. Oh, she just likes to dance, she does. Why won't you play the music? Mm. She likes to dance like no one's ever danced before. She likes to move like no one's ever done before. She likes to bump and grind. She likes to waste no time. So you can see inside this woman is one of a kind. Yeah. She just likes to dance, she does. When she hears the music, she loves. She just likes to dance, she does. Why won't you play the music? It's not really one of my favorite, none of my favorite to be honest to you, but I like to sing it. Reason being, it has a melody and it has a concept that this lady like just like to enjoy herself. You know what I mean? So, but then, so I have a show. Well, I'm supposed to be performing sometime, um, in next month. I'm supposed to have a show. I haven't been confirmed yet. I don't want to release any more songs as yet. We just want to keep doing it like that to the people,
Uh-huh.
before actually introduce something else. you know. So but in terms of like shows, yes, I do have a show coming up next month, but it's not yet really confirmed. The producers like are waiting for confirmation for, you know, paperwork and stuff like that on their side. So the music video for Do It Like That, we are planning to get it done next month as well. So I do have some plans for Do It Like That in terms of promotion, the music video for sure. And then another single we might drop that probably like in between September and October. We might drop another single. It's already been recorded. We even did a video clip. We started doing the video for that particular song, but we haven't gone doing Do It Like That yet. But we should be able to complete the video for Do It Like That between this month and the early part of next month.
Okay, nice. So we got to figure out a way, man, because the people here where I live out here in the United States on the West Coast, especially in Oregon, they love reggae music. Matter of fact, we got Burning Spirit coming here next month. I want to see that one. We got
that, yeah,
we got a huge
coming there, yeah.
Yeah, we got a huge reggae festival going on sometime, I think later on this month, about July 29th, out about a half-hour drive up the road from me.
Oh.
And it's just like, man, you got to get my boy Tommie Tei out here.
I would love to, bro. But I mean, just can't wait, you know?
Yeah. So, well, anything that you would like to say in closing or like to add, people want to get a hold of you?
Yeah, so like I said, you know, all my social media handles just TOMMIE TEI. Just TOMMIE TEI. And you can find me in Instagram, Facebook, the YouTube, Spotify, you know. So like I said, all the social media handle is just one Tommie Tei. So, you know, go check it out. There are some songs that I'm sure you haven't heard yet. And, you know, I'm sure when you hear these songs, you will enjoy these songs, you know, because, you know, I try to write Booze of the Lake about things that's happening, real life stuff, you know what I mean? Yes, and there's a song up there, Be With You, Take My Love. And these two songs are basically speaking to each other, just like Those Days and Do It Like That. So if you listen to Those Days and if you listen to Do It Like That, it's like the two concepts basically intertwined with each other. You know, those days when we used to do it like that, you know.
Right.
So, right. So, you know, during my writing, I like to write about things that you can imagine, because you can imagine, you know, me telling the lady, you know, come babe, we could do it like that, you know. Yeah, man, put on your dancing shoes, man, we could do it like that. The days when we used to do it like that, the days when things used to be better than what it is now, are different from what it is now. So Be With You is a song. It's basically it's talking about the guys who like to play the tough guy thing. They're out there, you know, running about, maybe hanging out with friends, and the lady would like, or his lady would be calling him, Dave, what time you coming home? Very blah blah. Are you coming now? No, I'm playing domino. I'm doing this. You know, yeah. So right. So it's basically for the guy to listen and say, hey, and know that no, we have to spend when it's her time, it's her time. When it's a friend time, it's fine. But when she called and say, hey, babe, are you coming home? I miss you. I wanna, you know, spend some time, whatever. You can't be there playing a tough guy thing, you know. And then okay, so Take My Love. So you're home with her now. So take my love, babes, I'm home. Take my love. You know. So, like I said, I write and you know, write with meaning, so to speak. You know what I mean?
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank our guest Tommie Tei for dropping by, and make sure you tune in to follow me, DJ Boozadelic, across all the platforms. The best way to do is Linktree/DJ Boozadelic, because I play Tommie Tei's music on all my stations. There's 4 of them, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks a lot, brother Tommie Tei.
Yes, and I want to thank you too, Boozadelic. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the time, bro. Thanks for inviting me. It's a pleasure. You know, I mean, I've been watching a lot of your clips, And I like when you invited me, I was very excited to, oh my God, to come and reason with my brother, you know. So I had to spend the time, spend the time, and most importantly, to be able to, speak in front of my audience and let them know where it's coming from and stuff like that. So whatever chance I get, I'll be ready. So thanks again, bro. And I do appreciate it. Blessed love, thanks for the support, thanks for everything. I do respect and appreciate the 100%.
All right, peace and blessings
my
to
fans,
you,
take care, stay safe, and Tommie Tei, love you all. Blessed love.
Yes, Jamar.
Papa.
I want.
Internet now work.
You don't want no internet, Jamar. Come outside, come find something, do man.
But nothing outside for do.
Okay, come. Come, let me show you something. Let me show you something, you hear? What I about to show you. My grandfather give my father give me, and now I am about to give you. Come. All right, I'm going to show you something now, you see? You hear it? See it? Ah, boy, see it now?
But I want book that, Papa.
What you say, boy?
I want book that on the internet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Shuba Shuba die die day. Oh, yeah, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. As a youth, me used to play down a Banbury Cross. Sit down and watch the princess. Then when them a pass, me used to lick the cricket ball and make it last. Mama say careful, mine no lick out somebody glass canal be fat. Me used to run go fi catch a bat. Then do me homework from the maths teacher class. Big man now but still I remember the past. It could have bring them back. Put them at a way past those days. Bring back those days, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. My youthful days, oh I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back them days, yeah. Boy, my youthful days were filled with good but some sad memories. Can't forget mama fried dumpling and her cornmeal porridge. With the old neighbors, mama always share. But everybody gone, they are no longer here. Sometimes it bring tears down my face, but me hope that every soul find a resting place. Those days, bring back those days, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. My youthful days, oh I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back them days, yeah. Oh, I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back them days, yeah. Those days. Bring back those days, yeah. Need back those days, yeah. As a youth, me used to play down a Banbury Cross. Sit down and watch the princess. Then when them a pass, me used to lick the cricket ball and make it last. Mama say careful, mine no lick out somebody glass canal be fat. Me used to run go fi catch a bat. Then do me homework from the maths teacher class. Big man now but still I remember the past. It could have bring them back. Put them at a weight cast. Those days, those days, those days. I miss those days. Bring back those days. Need back them days, yeah. As a youth, me used to play down a Banbury Cross. Sit down and watch the princess. Then when them a pass, me used to lick the cricket ball and make it last. Mama say careful, mine no lick out somebody glass canal river. Me used to run go fi catch a bath. Then do me homework from the maths teacher class. Big man now but still I remember the past. It could have bring them back. Would no matter where it cost those days. Bring back those days.
Nobody internet come back.
But me alright, me I play marble.
Good. Yeah, man. Them that we used to do when we were boy, and we have the same way. Yeah, and you have play dolly house all about.
Of course.
Yeah, and you still happy.
Yeah, man. Still happy at true that.
Yeah.